no. Hard no, been a bad. Break you in, then. Get us every day. Got my heart no. Hard no, been a bad. Break you in, then. Get us every day. This sound like Argentina. Had to fix my demeanor. No, they don't want me breathing. Still I rose like diamonds. Got on 3 Jesus pieces, looking like Jay-Z and Yeezy. So far from conceited, but how can I be defeated? I hate to turn my wrist on like I'm Ben 10. Rappers think they doing something, I'm not a fan. I told my dad today, he said it's all pretend. I got back in my bed, now I got no friends.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars tryna copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars tryna copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars tryna copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars tryna copy my steel. Got my heart no.
Hard no, been a bad. Break you in, then. Get us every day. Got my heart no. Hard no, been a bad. Break you in, then. Get us every day.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars tryna copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars tryna copy my steel. Plastic bars tryna copy my steel.
Slide the whip, grab the key, yeah we gone. Life good, what you need, more than you got. Can't pretend I'm rockin' with you even if you on. Can't pretend I'm rockin' with you even if you slide the whip, grab the key, yeah we gone. Life good, what you need, more than you got. Can't pretend I'm rockin' with you even if you on. Can't pretend I'm rockin' if you. Life's so good, woke up in a panic, thought I saw myself up on TV till I caught the static. But I told myself it's not a moment, I'ma come and get it, ain't no time to rest. Ain't your cousin rapping with the fittest. Back to the bitter, but not with the scammers, I probably fully legit. Used to be toting the hammer legit, I still do, I got family I'm trying to protect. Misunderstanding, no time in the sun, but promise I'm ready to go back. Never finish, I need me a gold plaque, new life, shawty can't go back. Yeah, slide the whip, grab the key, yeah we gone. Life good, what you need, more than you got. Can't pretend I'm rockin' with you even if you on. Can't pretend I'm rockin' with you even if you slide the whip, grab the key, yeah we gone. Life good, what you need, more than you got. Can't pretend I'm rockin' with you even if you on. Can't pretend I'm rockin' if you. I don't want them thinking I need it, but I ain't gonna lie, been feeling for something to heal it. And I didn't think I need a reason for all of the ways that I cope with the hollowest days. Convincing me I need to praise, but I don't wanna follow in May. I wanna sit in the backseat, but better not pass me. Don't wanna road trip past that, yeah. Call me a taxi. I wanna do life new whip, but better not bash me. God need to send me new wheels, so I'ma need that key, so I slide the whip, grab the key, yeah we gone. Life good, what you need, more than you got. Can't pretend I'm rocking with you even if you on. Can't pretend I'm rocking with you even if you slide the whip, grab the key, yeah we gone. Life good, what you need, more than God. Can't pretend I'm rocking with you even if you on. Can't pretend I'm rocking if you.
¡Mamahuevos! ¿Cómo están, chicos? Muy buenos días a todos hermosos. Problemas con el audio, no se escucha el audio de la transmisión. Dios mío, no se escucha el audio, chicos. No hay audio, nos estafaron. Ah, mira lo que me compré, Nos estafaron, muchachos, no tenemos audio en el Watch Party. Bueno, en el Watch Party sí, ¿no? ¿Cómo están, chicos? Hermosos. Pero no tenemos audio en la transmisión. No, bueno, no se escucha. ¡Ah! ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado con Cosito Mobile? Por favor, necesito la respuesta, papi. Necesito toda la respuesta del mundo, papi. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando aquí? Esto no puede ser posible, mamacuevo. Uy, estoy sudando. El audio se... no quiere... Bueno, no hay audio, señores. No es mi culpa. Eso yo no me hago responsable. Vamos a abrir el de... Estamos acá en el de español. Por acá debemos tener el de... Este de acá. Ah, acá sí. Acá sí. No, igual, lo mismo es. Lo mismo. ¿Ese no es Inca? ¿Ese no es Inca, el caster, mi hermanito Inca? Ese es Inca, ¿no? Voy a lavarme, chicos, la cara. Les dejo la transmisión. Recordarles a todos... Y no se escucha. What the fuck? What the fuck? No se escucha. A ver. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no se escucha? Este debe ser. ¿Ustedes escuchan algo, chicos? Yo no escucho nada, A ver acá. Ahora sí. Ahora sí se escucha. Ahora sí. Ya se escucha, mamahuevos. ¿Cómo están, bebés? ¿Qué tal? Buenos días. Noche larga, Noche larga, como la que te comes. Noche larga, muchachos. Tenemos Watch Party. Vamos a estar regalando 30.000 de ESPs a toda la gente que esté en la transmisión. Al final, vamos a regalar 30.000 o 46.000. Si en el caso no has canjeado todavía tu CP doble. Gilmanía con ese corte de cabello tiene ya unos 40 años y 30 años en casteando, ¿no? Ya se le ve más adulta mi Gilmanía, con el cabellito así largo, me gustaba un poquito más, se veía más atractivo. Pero acá se le veía más hombre. Más hombre. Chicos, voy a aprovechar, les dejo el Watch Party. Recuerden que tenemos el Watch Party oficial, así que ya saben. Voy a ir a lavarme la carita porque estoy horrible. Y miren la camiseta que estoy trayendo el día de hoy, Ojo con el detalle con la camiseta, Ojo con el detalle, mamahuevos.
Oh man, it's going to be a long weekend. Like Doc was talking about there in the introduction, we have 16 teams here across the entire globe. Going to be playing through what we call a Swiss bracket here in eSports. Everybody starts off 0-0. As you progress through the system, you can see where you start to qualify for that championship bracket. Obviously, you lose less series, the less you have to play on today. But the more you lose, the less likelihood it is that you have to be there at 2-2, so that way you can maybe get one of those last 3 spots from the single elimination bracket in top 8 to boot.
And of course, it obviously all culminates in the championship fight, and this is what they are fighting for, Gil. There's an insane amount of money on the line.
That's right, 7,000 for the 13 towards the 16, then 12 for 9 to 12, 20,000 for 5 through 8. Third and fourth take home 80K. Second place, runners-up is going to be
¿Cómo que se escucha en
170,
YouTube, pero a mí no?
and the grand champions takes home $400,000, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, you know, that they got so far in the competition already, top 16 in the world. We had to send them home with a little bit of cash in their pockets, but these teams are absolutely going to be fighting tooth and nail for that first place $400,000 prize, which is why this competition is going to be so epic to close out the year. But we need to give a little bit of historical background as well before we really start diving into some of these storylines. Let's go back a couple years and look at the timeline of our victors so far, because there's a little bit of a trend here, Proper.
Yeah, by definition, there's about 4 axes that are on the screen right now from 2021 to 2022. Tribe by brand.
Tribe Gaming, muchachos. El primer partido.
When it comes down to what they have been able to accomplish, even going through last year, some of the highlights that we had throughout 2022 and last year's stage that went down in Raleigh. This is some of the grand finals. That is what Tribe Gaming looked like just last year, and what they were able to do to Luminosity, to everybody else along the way. Gave a lot of people some scares when
Jasmine.
maps and even a series to come back through the lower bracket. But let me tell you, when they got to grand finals, they got the job done, no questions asked.
Absolutely, and like you mentioned, they dropped one match, if I'm not mistaken, that was against Wolves, and ended up on the loser side of the bracket. But fortunately enough for them, they stepped it up. They went against everybody else once more and redeemed themselves in a great fashion, defeating at the very end Luminosity that you have banned, just waving at them last year. It was just tremendous to see them overcome their mistakes, and well, overall, just not care about losing that one up, and you see them just pure.
¿Cómo están, bebés? Hermanita Jasmine, ¿cómo estás? Oye, Minet dice, no me deja reproducir esta cosa, dice Brian. ¿No? Pero estamos en YouTube también, Si quieres irte para YouTube, si de repente tienes problemas con Trovito, YouTube.
Rosters. Okay, we can't talk about Tribe without talking about LG, obviously one of the favorites, but explain to me what went on with the rosters and those shakeups here, Proper.
Well, in between the last calendar year, last year's World Championships, and what we just had transpire even last season of SBS, you almost have to feel like that LG and Tribe, as far as players are concerned, looked at each other just like, hey, you want to mess around and create a super team? Because that's exactly what transpired when you take the best of what grand finals looked like last season, specifically for LG. They are on the top of the list. And here are some of the highlights that we had from Seattle the last time that we saw these teams on land, specifically for North America of SBS Season 4. They were able to beat Team Mayhem 4-2, and they looked pretty damn good along the way. Let me tell you something. When you have Tectonic Band, Envy, Vague, Washi, and Marshy all on the same roster, you feel like not a lot can go wrong.
Yeah, and that was the winning moment there in Seattle for LG as they raised that trophy above their heads. And at the end of that, we actually did get a chance to talk with LG's coach, Hippo, and he had a really good quote that applies this weekend, so let's check it out.
This is everything for us because we know that NA has a target on its back, and being #1 in NA means we have the biggest target on our back.
Now, Gil, I want to get your thought on that. Do you agree? Do you think NA has a big target on their back this weekend?
I absolutely do, I gotta be honest. After what has happened last year, how they were able to not only take the first but also second spot, LG and Tribe just dominated above everybody else. It only makes sense for all of these regions, all of these teams to have something in mind, which is try to defeat NA.
We'll have to see what our teams can manage here this weekend. Suffice to say, it's going to be absolutely jam-packed. And if you're at home, you're not going to want to miss a single second of the action. If you're local in the area, I don't know why you're not here. Make sure you're coming here watching it live. But if you are at home, follow us on social media, okay? You've got X, Insta, and Facebook where you can keep yourselves up to date with everything that's going on with the Snapdragon Pro Series here at the Call of Duty World Championship all weekend long. And if you want even more than that, you can head on over to discord.gg/Snapdragon Pro Series and join our community. Hang out, play some calls with mobile, follow along with what we've got going on here at DreamHack Atlanta. Just do it. It's a cool place to be, and you won't miss anything that we have in store for you. So that is what's most important. But now that we've got the lay of the land, everybody knows how the tournament works, you understand some of these storylines heading into the weekend, let's start talking about what we have on the docket. First match of the day. We started with the storylines, but then we might as well start the match with them. Our first match, LG versus Inco. Proper, talk to me about LG.
Biggest target on their back. They are first at this tournament. Favorites, no questions asked. This roster was built off of nothing but standout players from the 2022 World Championships. They are meant to win this event. They did, of course, end up going map 5 versus Tribe and Mayhem just in Seattle. But everybody keeps asking, what's the roster are we going to get for this team here for 2023 World Championships? And without further ado, here are your 5 starting players for Luminosity, Ban, Envy, Tectonic, Vague, and Washi. These are some of the most winningest players of all time since Call of Duty Mobile's inception. To say they have a target on their back is putting it light.
Yeah, and that's just one half of what we've got going on here for match number 1 of the day as we take a look at LG getting themselves set up here on the stage, comfortable at their stations, ready to go, making sure all of their tech is complete. And look at the pillow setup we've got going on here. That's a double pillow setup, okay?
Yeah.
Comfort Gill.
Absolutely, they have to be comfortable, they have to be on their A game, and I'm sure they will be, but they're not going to be alone on stage. Of course, on the other side, we will have players over from Inco. That's right, we're moving now onto the LATAM roster that will be facing up Luminosity Gaming. We can see them all there on the ball, just getting ready for the fight, getting ready for the action. Last year, they ended up 3rd, but on this year, I'm sure they're aiming for more. They'll try to climb up that ladder. They'll try to knock down
Disculpen las
what last year
interrupciones.
ended up 2nd, but like you two have mentioned, they fused, they merged, and now with this super
Mi Dios,
team,
Lucas,
they
sigue el
are
mejor jugador
the
del
ones
mundo en
with the target
presencia,
from
señores.
North America,
Ahí lo están viendo.
specifically the ones
El mejor del mundo. ¿Les
here
queda duda?
tonight.
¿Tiene alguna
Take a
duda
look
que sea el
onto
mejor
the
del
roster.
mundo?
You're
Yo
gonna
no,
have, of course, Lucasine, one of the best players in this team, alongside with that, Leo Serra, Lims, and Dermic. Those are going to be the 5 fighting against the monster team of LG.
No, Inco.
Take a look
F
here at the
Inco.
Inco squad
Así
as
que
they're
no
on
es.
stage as well. I'm not gonna lie, Dad might be one of my favorite names
No, es
in all of gaming. It's just
Es
so
el mejor
simple.
equipo, es Inco, bueno, Inco no es el mejor equipo. El mejor jugador del mundo para mí es Lucasín. Y con diferencia me parece, ¿ah? Con diferencia me parece, ¿ah?
If I'm not mistaken, I think production was able to actually find something pretty cool on social media, and I kind of want to get your opinions on this as well. There was a tweet, okay? Who's the best player in this picture? According to X, Lucasine won this, but I want to get your thoughts on this one here, Gil.
I mean, it's complicated. Of course, these two players have shown so much historically, have been the faces in a way of their own team. Whatever that might be, there you
El
have it.
puto
Lucasine
partido,
Tech
qué señor
completely
partido,
set in
Por
mind.
aquí no te
I don't know
escucho,
if the
dice.
difference
¡Ay,
is
estoy
as high as
muteado en la
everyone
vertical,
wants to be honest
perdón!
with you, but the fight's there. These
Ya
two
decía yo,
are
qué raro,
absolute
¿cómo no me
monsters.
escuchan en la
I
vertical?
mentioned this just a moment ago, but
Ya
proper,
estamos,
I wanna
ahora sí me
talk a
escuchan en la
little bit
vertical.
about
Saludos a todos,
LG
buen día.
Inco
Go Cygnus y Envoy dice Rocket, no. ¿Vieron el Lucasín Tectonic? El mejor jugador del mundo, Lucasín, contra el segundo mejor jugador del mundo, que es Tectonic. ¿Les queda dudas? A mí no. Ay, esto se va a poner riquísimo, hermano. Esto es una final adelantada, ¿eh? Esto puede ser tranquilamente una final adelantada. Ah, qué locura, ¿eh? Solo a Codcito Mobile se le ocurre hacer estas salvajadas, muchachos. Ya se han enfrentado anteriormente. Luminosity le ganó 3-1 a Inco Gaming, ya sabemos. Y en el Mundial también se enfrentaron el año pasado. Bueno, eso es del Mundial del año pasado, por el segundo puesto. Bueno, para pasar a la final, ¿no? Igual Luminosity no pudo contra el monstruo que en ese momento era Tribe Gaming, que era imparable, ¿eh? No están todas las transmisiones, dice mi Game Boy. Me parece que no, ¿eh? El mejor es Daniel Gaming. Bueno, Daniel Gaming, si se anima a jugar competitivo, creo que puede ser una gran opción, ¿eh? Si es que se animaría mi hermanito Dani, yo creo que yo le veo futuro a Daniel Gaming en el competitivo. Obviamente tendría que acostumbrarse al iPad, bueno, a algún celular, pero no tengo dudas. Kills. Tiene más kills 5 Gaming, ¿ah? Y ojo que yo creo que eso se debe a Lucasin. Que Lucasin juega los competitivos como si fueran ranks. O sea, queda 50-20, 45-18, una cosa increíble, ¿ah? Este partido va a estar increíble. Chicos, ¿quieren que lo veamos en inglés o quieren que lo veamos en español, con el Watch Party en español?
The map veto is ready. We'll get those pulled up on your screen so you can see the choices being made by our two teams up on stage, kicking things off with an Apocalypse hardpoint. Is this what you saw coming here, Gil?
Apocalipsis. En español, ¿quieren que lo veamos? Vamos al español, ¿Dónde estaba el español? Igual me voy a quedar con este para ponerlo acá. Y
muchachos, quiero que
ahí está.
Todos los que están por ahí,
usen Break. Recomendado 100% Break, muchachos. Break no tiene publicidad. Con Break no tienen publicidad. Ya sea en celular, ya sea en computadora.
Nosotros más que emocionados de ver lo que va a ser esta transmisión y lo que va a ser este venue. Un venue bastante lindo directamente en Atlanta. Primer mapa va a ser Apocalypse. Ojo, porque ya nos vamos directamente a ese hardpoint y se va a estar dando bastante,
muchachos. A mí me gusta ese mapa, ¿eh?
Mira, la transmisión, estuve jugando unas raquetillas.
Hermanita Chelly, ¿cómo estás? Tele no ha jugado, no se sale. Tenemos Apocalipsis, Baden Slums.
Y bueno, ¿no? Ahí metiéndole horas como
Control.
Y ahora, pues sí, ¿no? Tenemos los pick and bans que ya lo estaba comentando Cyclone, que los tenemos para todos ustedes en pantalla. Después vendrá en el mapa número 2, será Slums.
Le bajamos el audio del juego.
Que será Search and Destroy Slums y después Control, ¿no? Cerraremos. Recordemos que esta fase inicial que la vamos a llamar así, que es como bracket o ronda suiza o Swiss Round, va a ser de esta manera, ¿no? Los equipos
ronda suiza. ¿Quién casea por LATAM este año? Joseph y Rowan, creo.
Bueno, acá están los que avanzan con una victoria y después se van a enfrentar contra otro equipo que ya haya también respectivamente acumulado una victoria, ¿no? Y después ellos se van a enfrentar.
Tectonic tiene mejor pelo que mi prima, que la que me... ¡Ay, no! Tesla es un desgraciado, el Tesla, Es un hijo de su madre el Tesla, Menos mal que no leí todo, hermano. Casea tú, dice. Me gustaría casear, pero ando muy mal de la garganta, Ando muy mal de la garganta. Voy a tratar. Creo que lo merita ese partido, Creo que ese partido lo merita. Pero mamá huevo, meta la emoción, señores, arrancamos el mundial de la fase 5 de Call of Duty Mobile. Arrancamos el sueño de 16 equipos que se disputan $1 millón en premios, muchachos. Así, una entrada, mamá huevo. Así, métele una entrada, desgraciado.